Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to iCraft SMP, and you may notice a couple things are different than they looked in the last episode. Well, I got some bad news, some extremely bad news. This build vanished pretty much overnight. Why? Because you might remember towards the very end of my episode, Lukezilla said, or I had showed a message somewhere on here that Lukezilla was battling a wither and was getting killed by a wither. Apparently that wither, because of lag on the server, became an infinite wither to the point where the wither never died. Yes, and so I had to get Luke to help me rebuild this roughly to where I left off. And this just happened to be very, very, very close. You probably remember I got rid of this thing and it was gone for good, but here it is back again. Yeah, this is not as collected as it was, so that. But yes, and this has finally gotten fixed. Yay! Luke actually helped me find a way to make this look like this side. I don't know why there's an egg in there. I really don't know why there's an egg in there. There shouldn't be an egg in there. Maybe it got pushed in. I don't know. Oh well, we'll call it a free egg. Anyway, so I have been doing some AFKing here, and by now, or very soon, there will be an egg. There will be eggs in there because the eggs are already all full up there, and it's just behind there. And what Luke had told me is if you stick some furnaces. Sorry about that. I was just like, what the heck? I had to like I wanted to do a hiccup or something. If you stick some furnaces on top of hoppers, apparently they create less server lag. I don't know how that is. I don't know why that is. I don't need to know why or how that is. But the system works again. So this system pretty much exactly how it was. It's pretty close to the surface. As you can see, that's the surface right there. And it's finally where I wanted it for once. Yay. And this is what Luke did. I don't know why this worked. Apparently he's got a hopper facing this way, followed by a hopper facing into a chest over here. And this is technically our collection chest. And for whatever reason, once an item, I'll just show you with a random sign here. Once an item actually goes through here, it actually does what it's supposed to do. And by now there should be 16 eggs by now, by the way. So let's double check that just to make sure. There are 16 eggs. Beautiful, it works. I still haven't put the lava in, by the way. I'm saving the lava for the very end. Yes, there will be lava down there. I'm hoping to do that today, by the way. And what we are missing here, unfortunately, is an item sorter. So we're going to essentially take the stuff from this chest here, and we're going to have to be careful with this hopper here, but we're going to have to go this way with the item sorter, so that way we have the realistic space that we need to finish this build up. We're just going to expand our room down here. And I am going to build an item sorter off camera. Most of you guys probably by now know how an item sorter works. If you don't, I have already done a single player version of this on my single player world. It works quite great. But this is essentially going to be a single item sorter. So the way it's going to work, it's going to have just two hoppers. One for the chest. That's going to be down here, the actual real collection chest. And the other one for junk chest, which is essentially going to be right next to it. And this ladder is going to get moved. I am considering, I'm not entirely sold on it, but I'm considering putting the ladder maybe over here on the actual backside of this or something, just so that way it's out of the way, or on the corner or whatever, because I got some other ideas I'm going to do. So I'm going to go away, I don't want to. So I'm going to go off camera for a moment. I need to throw some more eggs in here, I guess. There we go, almost all full. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I finally got some diamonds. Yay! It was borrowed from Ziggy. So she gave me 2 diamonds, so that way when people throw diamonds, they will end up down here. And by the way, I just happened to label my other thing Koi's Iron Curtain. Don't tell people that, or else they're going to start throwing in Koi's Iron Curtain block down here, and that'd be quite horrible because it's just going to screw up the system if they do. What I am thinking of doing with this particular chest, however, is creating a return system. And in order to create a return system, I will have to have a chest up here. Now, not really a chest, but a dispenser up here. And so, let's see, where's that dispenser? Here we go. It would be probably best if I stick the dispenser down here, so that way it can just get covered up by a random block kind of like this. And stuff will get shot out here. What is this dispenser for? It's going to be for broken, misused, incorrect blocks. I kind of want to keep that one. I really do. Maybe I will dig into this block because, you know, when night falls, I'm probably going to get killed by whatever's wandering around out here. And I want to try to keep myself as protected as possible until I finish this darn thing. And then kind of maybe free myself from it. And I've got random chickens here because Ziggy came by for a visit. Lovely. Okay, guys, I finally finished. And I made a new tower. Yes, I found out I needed a tower. It just worked out better that way. I hooked it up much similar to the way the other one got hooked up. But I do have one slight problem. Okay, remember I have diamonds down there. I got those from Ziggy. But look at this. Bruce fence. You hear that? There's eggs being launched over there. And I guess there's an extra piece of dirt. There it is. That's the spruce fence right there. So let's try that again. It won't shoot out the spruce fence because I'm going to eventually have to fill this up with stuff, but it does click at the very end. And so probably the only way I can probably make this click better. Let's get rid of this here for a second. Whoa, there it goes. That's where the tower's at. Is to essentially make one last tower piece. And that would have to be the piece right where I'm very, very worried about cutting off. Because there's one piece up there that is connected to the rest of the system, and that happens to be that block right here. But as you also heard, there's eggs that come out, and the reason there's eggs that come out is if you look down here, this is the part that gets detected, but this is my sorting system all the way over here. So I unfortunately have my sorting system located in the wrong place, and so that means some of this, including this stuff right here, is going to have to move. So sad, and it's already like 11:30, and I was thinking I can go to bed happy. Okay, everybody, hello! I've come back, and it's finally done. All this redstone work, it's finally done. You'll notice the hole here is gone. I covered it up. The hole is now all the way over here, where it's actually a ton easier to get up and down, at least for me. So it's behind the system rather than in front of the system, which I think is a lot better. These chests are going away, the ones that you see right over there, except for maybe one of them. So let's explain how this all works. So up on top, as you know, there is a chest right about there, and I have yet to cover up this, but I just wanted to show you what the chest, where the chest is. So that chest is the input chest. It goes down into this hopper, down to that hopper, down to this hopper, down to that one, and you notice there's another set of hoppers, by the way, as it goes around, okay? So keep some of this in mind. It goes down to this. Wait a second, there's something missing. Hold on. Okay, guys, I realized I didn't have any diamonds to explain this. I'm like, oh my god, the diamond fell off. So yeah, the chest up here, you put a piece of diamond in, it goes down here, over here. This happened to be the beginning of the sorting system. Then it drops, and here's where you got your diamond and my iron curtain preventing anything but diamonds. And if it is a diamond, it goes here, and the diamond will end up here, which then will trigger the rest of the system. Meanwhile, diamond will get collected into this chest right here. But as the rest of the system gets active, it activates this comparator, which turned on this block, which turned off this torch, which then turned off all of that, and then activates essentially a 12-cycle block of iron, which then also, by the way, gets compared here and back into here and turned on all of this system right here, which just happened to repeat everything you see there. So it starts to do two comparisons between the two hopper clocks over there, and it activates this clock. And by the way, these are negative rather than the positive on this side. So it then compares, runs this whole system, and eventually works its way up to the trapdoor, where it will do this sort of thing to tell that there is something being pumped in the system. This is really only here to make noise, okay? Keep that in mind. This is only here to make noise. And so if I've got eggs in this part of the system, it'll take 16 of the eggs, pump it up into the chest right above my head. Now let's talk how we get these eggs up there. We've got chickens. Chickens lay eggs, go into this chest, go through all of these hoppers, end up at the bottom. If you notice that I'm slowly filling up everything, and as long as this got eggs in it, it activates this system, which sets off this one cycle clock with one block of iron, which then activates this tower to send the hoppers only to this one. So this one will not activate unless the rest of the system over there activate. Everything else here will activate only if this one bottom one has anything in it. Okay, so there's one more piece to this, okay? The return system. The return system is the other reason why we need the sorter. So say we come back to the very top, someone puts in a block of dirt, block of dirt, block of dirt, and if you notice it says no block of dirt. So because the block of dirt can't go there, it's going to go out to this hopper, and it's going to go all the way down the line and down this way. And where does it go? It goes right into this dropper. And just like the other side, as long as there's something in this dropper, it activates this system. This line goes over here to another one block cycle. And it activates this tower right here with another comparator comparing it. And this tower actually goes out one extra block than it normally does. It goes out and has a torch right here. And this torch is what actually activates this dispenser. Okay, so because I said there's diamonds in the chest, check this out. I'm going to throw a pizza puzzle. And you wait a second, and you're like, well, why didn't it give me eggs? Well, it's because you didn't put the right item in the machine. That's what it's supposed to do. If you did put the right item, guess what? You get a bunch of eggs. And no, those were from a previous test. Okay, keep that in mind. That was from a previous test. I've been testing it like multiple times. So I've got like random eggs I gotta put away. So now it is finally time to start finishing the rest of the building so we can open this up for business. Yes, I spent about 3 days. Okay, one day building this whole thing. The second day repairing what was built because Lukezilla basically failed to kill the Wither, which then tried to destroy the rest of the server. So we had to rebuild all of this again. And then the third day, which happened to be today, was fixing the redstone stuff. So I gotta thank, first off, XP for helping me get the system to do what I wanted to do, which is tossing an egg. If it should hatch, then you get a prize, which is going to get dispensed over here. This is where the prize thing is going. And if you notice it's not hooked up yet, I'm going to show you that in a few. And I came up with this thing. I wanted a way to return the item because I don't want to keep unnecessary weird items, okay? And then Lukezilla helped me rewire the thing so that way it would work better with a hopper system versus a chest system. So I can have the chest up high like this one here, just like that one, instead of down low. And then he also made me a nice little K shape. You notice there's a K there. That's Lukezilla doing. And then BMS helped me finally wire the last of the sorting system. I had originally made a sorter, you saw earlier, over here. And it just needed to get twisted over here. I knew it would work. It's just a matter of figuring out how to make it do it. Oh, I do have enough now. Yay. That's kind of cool. Let's get rid of this. I've been sitting on this just to put one of these there. There. Haha. Now, it's time to finish the rest of the building. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to go get some glowstone. And I'm going to put some glowstone in here for these. I want to do something fun with the light, but I don't know if I have the ability to. I'm going to make the attempt over here. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, guys? And then I'm going to wire this part up here so you can see how this works. And then we're going to work on finally pouring in the lava. And then also I got to just, finish off the top of the building here, which is the quartz block. I just got to get it to wrap around. Okay, so I'm going to do a lot of that off camera, and I will be right back. Don't mind that tower. I'm going to try to get rid of that thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally done it. The only thing that's missing, there's 2 things missing in this build, but this build is officially done with the exception of all the lava that I've got to throw into the tank. And that's what I'm going to do on camera, just so you can see me hopefully not fail that. This is what the build looks like. Yay! I've been doing like tons of crazy work. You already saw all the redstone underneath, so I pulled off essentially all the wiring and whatever that's around the build and whatever. There's a few other random things out here. I eventually want to get one of these guys to go in here, and I need to find and figure out some work before I can figure out how this is going to work well. But I want somebody to go in here so that way he can hang out here and, you know, monitor this build. But the build is officially done, and I want to show you. This is what the backside looks like. This is not supposed to be here. This was just, I needed a way to get up top. Okay, I just needed a way to get up top. But yeah, this is what the backside looks like. This is what the rest looks like. I wonder if I want to do kind of an iron block theme. Maybe down here, an iron block streak would be kind of cool. Just going down the bottom line, I guess, and maybe doing it down there. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I will probably try that another day. You'd notice there's a button down here, and that button opens the secret door. There we go. I got in. This is what the... Oh, I should put another light right here. That'll probably be kind of important. Why can't I put a light there? That's so weird. Well, let me put light there. Whatever. Anyway, so you can see I have, this is where that tripwire hook is. It goes over here. It goes up to these repeaters and it connects to these redstone lamps. And what the redstone lamps do, by the way, guys, is if you notice these, I've got them set on various different settings. And I've got these also set on various different settings. So that way, when the light goes off, oh, and this is for the button to connect to here. When the light goes off, these will light up pointing toward the chest, which will have all of the prizes in, which will get loaded. And the only way the chest will work is the other side of the tripwire hook will set off the chest. And the other side of the tripwire hook will actually activate this. And the lava should, in theory, give me enough light to light up this place. So what I'm going to do down here... Oh, see, there it goes. That's what it's going to do. When you hit this with chickens, it lights up and points out that you've got a prize. So I'm going to take a quick nap, and I'm going to come right back with some lava. Now, I should have enough string in case I do something horribly stupid, because there's a good chance I will do something horribly stupid. So let's take off all the glass. What I'm also thinking is I wonder if I should make this white glass. I'm not entirely sure about that, but let's see if I can get this. I'm afraid I'm going to hit the string. I got it right under the string. That is totally awesome. That is totally awesome. My lava's already in there. So let's go ahead and line up as much lava as I can. I don't think I have to go back and get more. At least not that I think of. And I'm showing this on camera because there's a good tendency that I could end up dying, getting blown up by creepers, messing up with my string or whatever. Oh. What just happened there? Oh, that was the problem. Okay, good. Jeez, that scared me. I thought I messed up the build ever so slightly. Yeah, so I'm thinking of changing these 7 glass to make them white glass, just so there's a little bit of transparency in the back. And I have an iron block right here. Excellent. So that way it lights up with that. And I don't unfortunately have any convenient diamonds, so I'm going to have to just steal my own eggs. But it will work, and I've got some eggs I guess I hid there. There's 15 eggs here, and I can kind of show you what it would look like. I am going to kind of preload whatever prize it's going to go in there for right now. I'm just going to preload a couple things, because I've got some other prizes I'm going to throw in here. Let's just throw a couple of those. I don't know if I want to throw a lava bucket. We'll put some coal in here. Stone bricks. Couple blocks of iron. In fact, I'll just throw all the iron blocks. That will work. And... oh, I wasn't done. So yeah, the prizes will actually load in the dispenser there, which you can't see because it's hidden behind the blocks. And so I got 15 eggs. I don't know how well this is going to work, but let's see. 1. And sometimes the chicken gets stuck here and you just have to kind of bonk them the rest of the way in. Yay, it works! And there should be a prize that gets dispensed here. You know what happened? It probably didn't go all the way in. I just have to kind of get the system loaded here. Oh shoot, you're on the wrong side, buddy. There we go. Prize, where are you? Where's my prizes? My prizes aren't working for some reason. Okay, let's tear this up and see what happened. Oh, okay, they just now went in there. So why aren't they working then? Why are my prizes not working? I need some more eggs. Stay tuned, guys. Guys, I figured it out. My prizes are shooting out the sides. That's not what's supposed to happen. They're not supposed to shoot out the sides like that. So now I'm wondering, maybe this should not be a dispenser. Maybe this should be something else. I'm starting to wonder, maybe I should use a dropper. I've got an extra dropper in here, and that might be slightly the problem. Okay, so my prize apparently like shot out and went some bizarre random place. So let's try a dropper real quick. No, I don't want to face me. I want it to go this way somehow. You're not going to do it because I've got all this stuff in my way. Oh wait, that's a furnace. Okay, yes. There it goes. It works now. Okay, good. So apparently the prizes were just like backed up a little bit. Okay, so here we go. I've changed it out to a dropper instead of a dispenser. I'm going to put a couple eggs in here. And I'm going to throw in some iron in here. I lost, unfortunately, the iron blocks I have. I don't know exactly where they went to. So I'm just going to go ahead and just craft all of these. And for the time being, that's what I'm going to throw in here. Throw a couple of those. I'm going to throw in some coal. Just because, okay. I don't think I want to throw lava. This is just temporary, just so we know it works. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. So these are now loading up into there, which is loaded up into here, which should be shooting out with the next chicken I throw. I already have this one, by the way. Okay. Go in, please. There we go. It's working now. So now the game's officially doing what it's supposed to do. Yay! I'm getting iron blocks. This is so cool. The reason I put eggs in there is because I want people to have an opportunity to have extra things. I'm just going to burn through all these eggs because I don't need them. Yay! That way you get a free egg when you do this. So yeah, this is working actually perfectly. So we're going to have to kind of throw those in. I'm going to throw 16 eggs in here. I'm going to keep these right there. And I've got to go back and get me a whole bunch of extra prizes because the rest of this is not going to do for prizes. Okay, guys, so stay tuned. Be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now that I know this system is working properly, it's essentially what the initial set of prizes are going to look like for the time being. This is what's going to get shot out over time. And then up in here, this is what also is in the prize system. Yes, these are my leftover things from Diggy and my couple like leftover diamond, emeralds, and whatnot. So they're in the system. They're in there. This will get richer the more people can play. So the more diamond people give me, the more fun stuff like these diamond armors and stuff I can give people. And so if you look at my own diamond armor, I can give people stuff like this if they're willing to pay the diamonds for it. And if they're willing to pay the diamonds for it, I could probably get stuff like these pickaxes, the swords, and all this other good stuff. And so people do come and play the game. It works really, really good. I'm really impressed by how well this is. And please don't steal prizes. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, and eventually I'm gonna stick my first couple of diamonds. I'm gonna stick a diamond there. I'm gonna stick a diamond there. I just don't really have the diamonds to do it at the moment. But I want to at least have 2 diamonds on the outside. I would love to maybe make a little something up and out here. I don't know if I'll do it anytime soon. If you notice, I got a sign that says now open. 1 diamond equals 16 egg chances. So you get 6. Basically, people, put 1 diamond in there, get 16 eggs here. If you put anything but a diamond, you're gonna get your stuff back. Put it that way. And toss your eggs. You might get lucky. You might get an extra egg or 2. If you do, great. Toss them too. You get another chance to get another prize. That is why in the system there's actually a few eggs in there too to give people opportunities to get more random things. I eventually, in a totally different episode, am going to collect some type of zombie. I want a zombie villager if I can to go in here. That would be really, really nice. And then I'm going to give him one of my heads and he can essentially stand there and offer the opportunity, kind of like this guy over here, offer the opportunity to man my business, essentially. Yeah, so this thing is finally open, yay! I'm going to take an awesome picture of this so that way we get a snapshot. Maybe one a little bit closer, there we go. I think people are going to love how this thing works, and I hope people try it out in their episode. That would be so cool to see that. And so today happens to be the very, very first build on the minigame area, which is like devoid of anything. So maybe I should spend some time over here and redecorate the minigame area just so it has some functionality. This will probably have to go away, I'm sure. But yeah, just have like a legitimate path that actually goes out here. Maybe go down this way and towards the build, I don't know. And definitely going by this way right here and then right to the build. This I'm leaving here, the stuff in the middle, this is essentially where you could throw from here, or if you need some more space, you could throw all the way up here if you need to. If a chicken gets stuck on the glass, just kick him in. That's all I gotta say, just kick the guy in. Yeah, so if you like this episode, if you like the way this looks, I know this may be a little bit of a longer episode than normal, but I really wanted to get everything done and get everything squared away. That way I don't have to see this anymore, because it took me way more than 3 days, all because of a server reset, as well as some redstone problems. So I am finally done with this redstone build, and it is superb. All I gotta do left is hang some signs so people know. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye! I should point this out as I'm going back. That egg toss is actually considered a very random game. Because as you know, when you throw eggs, you get random chances of random chickens appearing. And I should have slept in the bed, dang. Am I going the right way? I hope so. But yeah, so as you throw eggs, you get random chicken. And, oh, go away. Thank you. Oh god. Yeah, this is the right way. Okay, good. Yeah, so you get random chickens, and you also get random prizes. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, this is horrifying. I need to get out of here. I need to go home. Oh, Enderman! Enderman, you're stealing my blocks, buddy. Into the house. Into the house. Oh god, I'm safe. I'm safe. Night, guys.